Hello, students. How are you? I hope you all are fine. Students, let's begin our chapter of history, that is French Revolution. This is the third part of the chapter. France abolishes monarchy and becomes a republic. Okay, what happened next? The monarchy was put to an end, and France becomes a republic. You know what is republic? Republic is a country where head of the state is elected by the people. Now there is no more hereditary king or queen. There is an elected head of the state. How this all happened in France? Students, you have seen that the situation of the France after the French Revolution. You know that Louis XVI had signed the constitution, but inside his heart he was feeling bad. He wanted all his powers back, so he made secret agreements with the king of Prussia. He entered into a secret agreement with the king of Prussia. The rulers of other neighboring countries were also worried about the development which were taking place in France, because they were seeing that the people of their own country would also do the same. Okay, so they wanted to crush all the activities which were going on in the France. So the kings of Prussia and Austria were agreed to help the Louis XVI. They planned to send their army to France to put down the events which were taking place there after French Revolution. Before all this could happen, this news was leaked and the National Assembly passed a law, passed a bill in which it declared a war against Prussia and Austria. Now thousands of people gathered in large number and they willingly wanted to join army because they wanted a war against kings. They wanted a war against the highest society, the highest social class of Europe. They started singing patriotic songs. They sang Marseillaise, composed by poet Roget de Lisle. It was sung for the first time by the volunteers from Marseilles as they marched into Paris and got its name. Students, this song is now the national anthem of France. Like Jan Gan Man is the national anthem of India. Now these revolutionary wars brought losses and economical difficulties to the people of France, because men were out of their house, they were out of their home, and they were fighting at front, while the women were doing the tasks of earning living and looking after their families. Large sections of the population wanted the revolution to be carried further, as the Constitution of 1791 gave political rights only to the richer sections of the society. Now, people started forming their political clubs, and these people discussed government policies in their clubs, and they also made plans, their own plans against these government policies. The most successful of these clubs was the Jacobin Club. Women too had been active throughout this period. They also formed their clubs. We will read about the women in section 4 of this chapter. Here we are talking about Jacobin Club. The members of Jacobin Club belonged to the less prosperous section of the French society. It included mainly shopkeepers, artisans such as shoemakers, pastry cooks, watchmakers, printers, as well as servants and daily wage workers, means people of poor communities were the members of Jacobin clubs. Their leader was Maximilien Robespierre. Who was the leader of Jacobin club? Maximilien Robespierre was the leader of Jacobin club. Now, large group among these Jacobins decided to start wearing long striped trousers, similar to those worn by dock workers. Dock workers were those persons who were employed in ports to load and unload the ships. Okay, those workers wore such type of trousers. So the people of Jacobin clubs also decided to wear long striped trousers. Why did they decide to wear such clothes? They did so because they wanted to show themselves different from the fashionable section of French society, especially from nobles, from the people of royal family who wore knee breeches. Students, knee breeches are short trousers worn by men, and they are fastened at or just below the knee. In this way, they were proclaiming the end of the royal power and the end of the wearer of knee breeches. These Jacobins came to be known as sans-culottes. Sans-culottes literally meaning those without knee breeches. Sans-culottes men also started wearing red cap. You know, red cap symbolized liberty, freedom. But women were not allowed to do so. In summer of 1792, the Jacobins planned to rebel, and a large number of Parisians means a person who was born in Paris or who lived in Paris. They were known as Parisians. Large number of Parisians who were angered by the short supplies and high prices of food, they planned to rebel. They planned to revolt. On the morning of August 10, they stormed to the palace of Tuileries, and there they massacred the king's guard. They murdered the king's guards, and they held the king himself as hostage for several hours. Means they held king as hostage. Later, the assembly voted to imprison the royal family. It was decided that the whole family, royal family, was to be put in prison. Then elections were held, and from that time, all the men who were of 21 years or above all got the right to vote without any discrimination on the basis of their economic status. This newly elected assembly was now called convention. Earlier it was called National Assembly, but now this was known as convention. On 21st September 1792, it abolished the monarchy. It put monarchy to an end and declared France a republic where the head of the France would be an elected person amongst the citizens. Now there is no more hereditary monarchy. Now what happened to Louis XVI? Louis XVI was sentenced to death by the court. And the charge was that he had betrayed his own country's government. Yes, he betrayed his own country's government by joining hands with the King of Prussia against the government. On 21st January 1793, the king was executed. The king was killed publicly at the place de la Concorde. On January 1793, Louis XVI was publicly killed. The Queen Marie Antoinette met with the same fate shortly after. Means after some time she was also executed. The next main topic is the Reign of Terror. Reign means period. The period of terror. Which period was known as Reign of Terror in France? The period from 1793 to 1794 is referred to as Reign of Terror, the period of terror. Now you know, the leader of Jacobin Club was Robespierre. Okay, he had the power. So, he followed a policy of severe control, strict control and punishment. All those who he saw as his enemies or as the enemies of the Republic, whether it was ex-nobles, clergy or any member of other political party, even any member of his own political party who did not agree with him or his methods. They were arrested, imprisoned, and were taken before the law court. If the court found them guilty, they were guillotined. Student, now what is this guillotine? Guillotine is a device. It is a machine consisting of two poles and a blade with which a person is beheaded. It was named after Dr. Guillotine, who invented it. Robespierre's government used laws placing a maximum ceiling on wages and prices. Means the government fixed the upper limit on wages and prices. Meat and bread were rationed. A fixed quantity of meat and bread was given to people. Peasants were forced to transport their grain to market and sell it at the fixed prices. The use of more expensive white flour was forbidden. People were not allowed to use white flour because it was expensive. All citizens were required to eat the pain d'eglite, a loaf made of whole wheat. It was done to show equality. Equality was also sought to be practiced through the form of speech in addresses. Instead of traditional monsieur and madame, all French were known as citizens. Churches were shut. They were shut down and their buildings were used as barracks. Barracks were those places where soldiers live. Okay, they converted churches into barracks for soldiers or into offices. Robespierre followed a policy of harsh rules. Okay, his rules were very harsh, very cruel. So, even his own supporters demanded moderation. Finally, he was found guilty by a court in July 1794. He was arrested and on the next day he was sent to be guillotined. Next is a directory rule in France. After the fall of Jacobin government, the wealthier middle class got power. A new constitution was introduced which did not give right to vote to those persons who were poor. New constitution provided 2 elected legislative councils. These then appointed a directory, an executive made up of 5 members. There were 5 members in executives, which was known as directory. This was meant as a safeguard against concentration of powers in one-man executive as under Jacobins. There was all powers in the hands of Robespierre earlier during the time of Jacobins, but now the people had decided to separate these parts. However, the directors often clashed with each other. So, there was a situation of political instability, and this paved the way for the rise of military dictator Napoleon Bonaparte. Though all these changes in the form of government, the ideals of freedom, equality, fraternity remained inspiring and motivating the movement in France and the rest of the Europe during the next centuries. Students, that's all for today. We will continue the chapter in our next video. Till then, goodbye.